is your favorite old time rider, or do you have one? Do you have a free like older, not now, but old racer?
If we're talking about old racers, there's definitely got to be quite a bit of inspirational people. You go back to 1937 when Jack Milne won the world championship. He was the first American to ever do it. So that's he was one of the 5 Americans to ever do it. There's only been 5 American world champions. So if you look back on something like that, he would definitely probably be like a heavy hitter. But you look back at like Bruce Penhall, two-time world champion. He was the first American to ever win it twice. Big inspiration. You look at someone like Kelly Moran, who lived a life that was like no other. I've read the book and gotten to hear stories about the guy, and he lived a heck of a life. Oh my gosh, I couldn't. The stuff that they tell in just his book alone would throw any kid in jail in a heartbeat today. But if you're looking at something like that, if you're looking at professionalism or something like that, you'd have to go with someone like Greg Hancock. 4-time world champion in the sport, and someone who's literally paved a way for world speedway, not just American speedway, but world speedway in general. I think he won his 4th world title at 46. Like, who does that? Who does that? How could you not admire that, right? So,
It's insane, man.
there's a lot to admire if you're going back in the day.
I mean, Hancock, the day he retired, he could still win like any freaking main, anything. I mean, that guy was just on fire, man. The lines he rode, I watched him ride. Everybody watched him ride, and even practicing, that guy was on fire. That guy could just ride that crazy outside line. He would start it way to freak out there near the wall and just ride it, and then just, oh god, that guy was just full throttle, and he was just like. That guy was unbelievable. I mean, that guy could ride like no other. Greg Hancock. He was just
right? Completely.
The guy was sick. The guy was insane. So who do you look up to today? Do you look up to anybody today, or just look in the mirror and look at yourself?
Oh man. Well, I think Greg Hancock. If we're talking about anybody, it'd be that guy to have a career for as long as he did and be able to continue to race speedway. And at the age that he did, this is a young man's sport. You see the current top guys in the world aren't more than 30 years old, that they're within, that they're younger. So to look up to a guy like that would be something insane. But, you have a guy like, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but I'm going to get close enough. Bartosz Smazlik, that guy is just an understatement of unreal fast. Like you got a guy like him, Ty Wolfington. I believe I'm saying it right, where it's like Matti Janowski. Man, even like Freddie Lindgren. There's if you look at any Grand Prix star who has been at the top level in the World Championships in the past 3 years, they are inspirations. They're the guys that are the ones to beat. They're the ones that are getting the publicity. They're the ones that are making real money at the sport. So if I can make a living like they do off the sport, that would be something to look forward to.